So we're back from our break. I'm here with Nihal speaking about the Asian collection. Nihal, a lot of music videos have fancy cars, big houses, and hot girls.
That's just your weekend.
Yeah.
That's not a music video. That's just your home videos.
That's what we see on TV these days, a lot of them.
Yeah.
What do you think is needed to make a good music video?
I guess none of the above, really. Look, I'm bored. I'm sure a lot of people are kind of bored of I'm up in the club with my shorty and my leased Lambo sitting outside a leased house, which belongs to someone who's not that artist. Ikea is one of the tracks on this album by Juggy D, which is one of the ones that perhaps you may have missed out on because you were just kind of raving to Saunier and Below and all those massive just wedding favourites that Juggy has done. And the video for Ikea is just so beautiful. It's just very simple. It's in a cafe, just a normal cafe, and people kind of disappearing and appearing in it. And it's just so beautifully done and so in tune with the song. And of course, you know, so many Bollywood videos and Bhangra videos, they fit a formula. I mean, the Bollywood ones are obviously item numbers, so they're from the film. And there's, you know, poor old Salman Khan trying to dance, bless him. By his own admission, he's not the world's greatest dancer. He's no Hrithik Roshan by any stretch of the imagination. So you get all that, and then of course you get the female leads in increasing states of undress, doing their kind of bit, and then there's loads of people in the background doing a lot of this, and video done. I guess if you're going to make a video which is going to have just a little bit more of a vibe about it, that would be nice. But then of course the artists sometimes blame the TV channels and say, well, look, if we make something that's really innovative and really different and maybe a little bit dark, it won't get played. You know, the TV channels want big, light, happy, glamorous videos. So I guess it depends where you kind of want to do it. Because I think in this day and age, perhaps, you can make a video, you can push it out there a little bit, and then online, you know, just from your own YouTube channel, you could get enough views. Like someone like Arjun, for instance, he's going to put a video out, he'll get 1 million views, right? I mean, regardless of any TV channel, he will get 1 million views minimum on one of his videos. So, in fact, he asked me to do a cameo in his last video, but I couldn't find the place. He did it out in some like country house in the middle of nowhere. I drove all the way there, and then I had to get back to London to do something on Radio 4, so I said to his production manager, like, where is it? And even the own guy who was there, I was like 5 minutes from him, he was like, I don't know where it is. And Arjun does like to take a little bit of time and do something a little bit different.
So you missed out on Arjun's video.
I could have been like one of those backing people doing that a lot, you know, with a big smile on my face, you know. Or maybe dancing like Salman. Yeah. You know, just a little bit kind of. I haven't really got the arms for it, to be fair.
Yeah, he's got biceps.
He's got guns.
Bulging biceps.
Yeah, I don't have guns. I mean, I barely have a water pistol, let alone
neither do I.
Yeah, you know.
You mentioned YouTube.
Yeah.
A lot of the artists are being discovered on YouTube, especially in the last few years. Is it important for an upcoming unsigned artist to have a PR or a marketing agency? That's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah, well, do you know what? It depends if that PR or marketing agency are any good at what they do. You know, some PR agencies might take £1,000 off you or 1,500 quid off you and not do very much. Others will organise interviews with B4U and work really hard and, you know, and get great results. And it's very difficult to judge perhaps who's doing what for who. And it depends how well connected you are. You'd like to think that if you just did a great video and a great song, it would get to the DJ, and that's just not always the case. But equally, it's not necessary. It's not, you can't just say, oh, unless I get a PR, I'm not going to have a hit record. What a PR would do at that respect is if it starts to be a hit, a PR will help you take it to the next level and organise it for you. But you can completely have a hit or certainly get a lot of attention and not have a manager, not have a PR, not have any of those things, but you should have a video.
Without the girls?
There's a difficult one. Yeah.
Let's have the Lambo.
I think should have the Lambo, and you should have the big kind of mansion pulled outside that. And then you need to have the club scene. And if you have the club scene with the bottles of champagne, with the sparklers on it, then you're probably going to need some girls. But make sure the girls,
Nice
have
looking.
made an effort. Just make an effort. Sometimes I've seen girls and guys in a video. And what is it with the sunglasses? Like wearing sunglasses in a club. Maybe I'm just too old, but I barely see as I'm in a club. If I put sunglasses on, I'd just be walking into the wall, I'll be bumping into people, I'll be knocking a glass, I'll fall over a table. I don't really get that.
And they change the sunglasses throughout the video. So there'll be 2 or 3 pairs in the same club or in the same scene sometimes.
Yes. And they all look fake. They all look like really fake ones, like with gold and stuff on them. They don't look like real classy kind of Italian designer sunglasses. They look like knockoff in some kind of high street, some guy selling you some Benny Hill figure or whatever, or some
They probably are.
Jeremy Versace or something,
Jeremy Versace.
Yeah, they're sending you some things like that, Bob Ford, or one of those, or Pucci or something, and you not necessarily getting what you paid for.
Nice. Journalism, broadcasting, or music? Which one do you prefer?
How could anyone live without music in their lives? How could you? This morning I went out on a bike ride, listening to grime. How could you not have music in your life? I couldn't. But the great thing is that music has become less and less a professional part of my life and gone back to being just a pure joy, which is what bringing the Asian collection together was, a pure joy. And broadcasting and that kind of journalistic aspect of broadcasting is something that really, really excites me. It makes, I call it taking my brain to the gym, and I love it. I love it.
There are a lot of upcoming artists who find it very hard to make a full-time career out of music. What advice do you have for them?
Well, I've seen a lot of those artists go from being hobby to it being full-time, Rackstar being one of them. And I think it's choosing the right songs, collaborating with people, being honest to yourself, making sure that if music, right, is something that you feel so deeply in your soul that you do not believe that you could be a full human being without doing it, then it's for you, right? And you need to just see that through and work hard and understand that is a 24-hour job. If you think, I like music, yeah, that's cool, I'd love to be a singer because they get all the girls, innit? Then you're in it for the wrong reasons and you probably won't succeed in doing it. It has to be something that you simply could not live without. And I think too many artists that I come through, it isn't that for them. It's kind of like a hobby. But if every day you go to work and your skin crawls at the fact you have to go to work because actually what you want to do is get in a studio, record songs, go out and perform those songs and change the world through music, then that will drive you through.
Do we get to see another compilation, and what are your future plans?
Well, if B4U go out there and say, the Asian collection is a great collection which you should have on while you're doing your cooking, or whether you're cleaning your car, or whether you're out with your friends in a car and you want to put that on a Friday and a Saturday night, then we'll be good. And then Sony will say, Nihal, that was a success. Where's the next one? And then hopefully other record labels will look up and go, the Asian collection sold. An Asian person wants to buy music. Therefore, we need to start signing some Asian artists. If that happens, then that's ultimately what this is about. It's not about me getting any extra money, because I don't get royalties from this. The artists are the ones that get royalties from this. It is about us taking the music right into the heart of people's lives. And what could be more in the heart of someone's life than being in a supermarket? We all go to supermarkets to get, and the Asian collection will be on sale in those supermarkets.
Well, make sure you get a copy of the Asian collection,
yes,
either from the web, iTunes, or Asda.
Yeah, so Asda. In the world of food aisle, it's the first time ever Asda have put a CD in the world food aisle. So when you're going there for your 10 kg bag of basmati rice, or your 10-litre can of coconut milk, you can pick up a copy of the Asian collection and, and support the music scene that you love.
Are you planning to tie up with the corner shops in Wembley and like South Hall? Or any other plans?
At the moment, in my back room, I'm bootlegging these. Actually, I've got various. But my mum's doing the artwork. She's just kind of drawing it herself with crayon, and we're going to try and just don't tell Sony, but we are going to be definitely doing some dodgy ones. But the problem is we spelt collection wrong with one L on the CD copies that we did. So. You'll be able to spot it because it's Asian collection with one L.
Can I download it for free without paying?
It actually says on the back, if you are Asian, then we would fully expect you to download this for free. Try and go against everything that you believe in and actually pay for it. Brilliant. Stop being a nightmare. That is the on the back of it, it's the Asian collection with 2 L's. That's the legitimate copy. The one my mum's currently working on in a back room in my house with crayons has got 1 L, and it's only one CD, and it's actually only got 28 mixes of Mundi Antebachke on it.
Nihal, it's been lovely speaking to you. Good luck with the album. And thank you for your time today.
Thank you, and thank you so much for the support that B4U are giving to the album. It means a lot. Thank you.
Good luck.
Cheers.
That's the end of the show. I've got a signed copy here from Nihal, and I can't wait to listen to this. It's goodbye from me, Harmeet. Keep watching B4U.